I'm a rude American. I apologize.
Yes, what's done?
Yes, I am just incredible. That's what I go by. But I've also been called just inappropriate, just insensitive, and this morning at work, just intoxicated. Yes. Well, they say if you can't do, teach. And that is why I don't teach how to be incredible or how to jerk off 10 times a day. Because I can do those things. I can, and I often do. I used to work at a kindergarten, and the little kids, they loved me. Because being the big guy I am, I was strong enough to pick them up and swing them around and shit. But it wasn't for everybody. Like this one girl, she avoided it for such a long time, but finally, one day, she came up to me and she said, "Pick me up, pick me up." She sounded just like that, I swear to God. So I did. But as soon as I started to twirl her around just a little bit, she started freaking out and crying. She said, "Put me down, put me down." So I did. I said, "You're a stinky poo-poo head." So I ran into an old... yeah! Oh, thank you. So I ran into an old student of mine the other day. Fucker flew about 1 meter in the air. Because I ran into him. Alright. Well, anyway, he's a skinny little wuss, but his name is Mountain. Mountain, that is a badass name, and this kid is totally undeserving of it. Yes. No. He's more of a Brokeback Mountain. Cool. Alright. So in case you couldn't tell, I teach English for a living, and one of the things I hate most about my job is the grading. See, I have the unfortunate task of pouring through hours of homework and quizzes that show that my students don't listen to a goddamn word I fucking say. And even worse, I don't get paid for it. That's not funny. That fucking sucks. But there is one bright spot in all of this. I'm able to take it home with me. And I have found that nothing eases the pain of this frustrating chore more than a beer or 6. I know what you're thinking. It doesn't affect my ability to catch and mark mistakes. However, it does affect the comments that I leave. I can't tell you how many students I've told, "You're great," no matter what anyone else says. And yeah, I might have hit on a couple of them. It's okay. They were 16, I think. But there was one comment that almost got me in trouble. It started out alright, but quickly went downhill. Good try, but next time you need to be more careful with the grammar. I didn't even know it was possible to slur already. It's crazy. So I was grading some quizzes the other day, and one of the questions was, "What's your country like?" And this one boy wrote, "It's a very small country, but it has many beautiful views." It's true, right? It's true. I don't know though, it just seems like someone's getting ready for a lifetime of talking up small things. Right. Too close to home? Right. I would like to go on record as saying that child labor is wrong. Kids should not be having kids. They should not be having kids. Just wrong.
Child labor.
It's another slow-hitting one. I have a real admiration for people who can maneuver through the maelstrom that is Taipei Main Station with ease and grace. I mean, I do okay, but I'm constantly at 120 fucking %, you know, like a goddamn fucking fighter pilot. Bogey approaching on your 10. Evade and flip off. But even then, it's not always enough. Like the other day, I was trying to make it to the train station to get out of the city, and there was this asshole just casually standing in everybody's way. So the asshole was here, and there was a column here, And at the exact moment that I tried to walk in between them, some old guy tried to do the same thing from around the corner. So, asshole here, me here, old guy here. And I really, really tried to avoid knocking either the asshole or the old guy down. I really did. You know, if I could have pulled some Freaky Friday shit, like split myself in half, I would have. But thankfully, by some miracle of God or evolution, I made it through, and I did not knock either of them down. And I can only attribute it to my mostly gelatinous mass. Thanks, buddy. Does anyone else feel like they spend too much time on Facebook? Yeah. Alright, I knew it couldn't just be me. Now, if you're anything like me, it's because you have too many people cluttering up your newsfeed. And I have figured out that every single one of these people fits into at least one of the following categories. You have your real friends, the ones that you truly want to stay in touch with. Then you have people that you're not that close to, but either they're insanely hot and often post sexy selfies of themselves. You share a common interest and they often post cool shit. Or you have to be friends with them because they're a coworker or a family member. These are the ones that you keep, but they only account for a small percentage of most people's friends lists. The rest of those lists are filled with people you went to high school with but haven't talked to in years. People who constantly post pictures of their ugly ass kids. I think we're losing the mic. Maybe not. Women who post nothing but statuses designed to let everyone know that they have the best hubby or BF in the world. Slacktivist social justice warriors. People who are always posting shit designed to push their dumbass religious or political beliefs. People that are so gullible and often post earth-shattering articles from reliable news sources such as Infowars.com or Fox News. People who wield Snopes.com like a fucking bazooka. Hoax! That went better in my head. Maybe next time we'll do the flamethrower or the machine guns. And then there are the people that you only added because, well, let's face it, you can be a real friend whore sometimes. Seriously? You have 2,000 friends? Bullshit. So anyway, now what I do is when I see that someone has a birthday, I figure out which category they belong in. And if they're one of the undesirables, I unfriend them. Happy birthday! See you! And then I just sit back and watch the rage and confusion ensue. Yeah. You know what I hate? Facebook statuses and photos that require you to share with a certain number of people. Either because it's what any decent, upstanding citizen would do, or because if you don't, something bad's gonna happen. You know, like the photo of the one-legged girl carrying the lifeless corpse of a puppy while kittens look on with tears in their eyes in the smoldering ashes of the World Trade Center. And it says, share if you have a heart. Or the story about how some dude never really appreciated his girlfriend until she was abducted by aliens, even though she really just ran away with her yoga instructor. And at the end it says, share this with 7 people within 30 minutes or you're crushed. You are crushed. We'll call you a little bitch in public and fart in your face. You know, I hate feeling bullied or pressured into doing something. So I always refuse to do what these things tell me, even if the message is something that I agree with. Fuck, even if tomorrow I read something like, just incredible, share this with 1 person within 6 months, or we'll shoot your mom in the titties. I still wouldn't do it. I still would not do it. But depending on how I felt about my mom at the time, I might call her up and warn her, you know, tell her to buy a bulletproof bra or something. Of course, you know, she's getting older, so shit's starting to sag a little bit. All right, everyone, that's it for me. I am Justin, and you have been incredible. Thank you.